Welcome to the One-Time Close Land and Home Construction Loan Podcast, the show where we clear away the confusion of construction financing. I'm Mark, and I've helped hundreds of families navigate the path to their custom home. With me today is Lisa, who just moved into her beautiful new house using an FHA One-Time Close Construction Loan. Lisa, thanks for joining us to share your story.
Thanks for having me, Mark. I'm so excited to be here and hopefully help other people see that this process isn't as scary as it seems.
That's the goal. So many people get stuck on the how of building. They're worried about double closings, surprise costs, and complicated timelines. Lisa, before you found the OTC loan, what was your biggest fear?
Honestly, it was the financial roller coaster. We heard horror stories from friends about construction loans where they had to qualify twice. The idea that we could build for 9 months and then get denied our mortgage at the finish line was terrifying. And the thought of making 2 separate mortgage payments? That was a non-starter for our budget.
And that's exactly the nightmare the FHA One-Time Close Loan is designed to prevent. 1 application, 1 approval, 1 closing. The loan automatically converts at the end. It's the stability you need for a project this big. Now let's break down that timeline so everyone can see how smooth it is.
Please do. Having that schedule was our roadmap. It took the anxiety out of it.
Perfect, let's walk through it phase by phase. Phase 1, weeks 1 to 4, is all about preparation and approval. This is where we get our ducks in a row. You've found your lot and have preliminary plans from a builder. We take your application, run credit, aiming for at least a 620 score, and get you fully approved. Then we have that single, powerful closing. And here's a key point. At that closing, our lender, title, and administrative fees are included in the loan. You're not writing a big check for those. The first 7 construction draw fees are even included.
That was a huge relief. We were able to keep our savings for furniture and moving costs instead of handing it over for fees.
Exactly. Now phase 2 is where the magic happens. Construction draws, from week 5 all the way through to about week 36. This is the longest phase, but it's broken down into predictable steps. The builder doesn't get all the money up front. Funds are released in stages called draws as milestones are met.
Right, so for us, it was like first draw after the foundation was poured and inspected. The second draw came after the framing, roofing, and sheathing were all done and signed off on. Then plumbing, electrical, and HVAC rough-ins triggered the next one. Each time an inspector came out, confirmed the work was done right, and then you all released the funds to our builder.
Precisely. Those inspections are for your protection. And during this entire build phase, because of the optional interest reserve woven into the loan, you, the borrower, are making 0 monthly mortgage payments. Your cash flow isn't being strained while your house is going up.
That was a game changer. We could focus on our daily lives without that extra financial pressure.
Now phase 3, weeks 37 to 40, is the home stretch. The drywall is up, the paint is on, the cabinets are in. This is when 2 critical things happen. First, we order the final inspection on the completed home. Second, and this is a massive advantage, we lock in your permanent mortgage rate.
This was my favorite part. We got to lock our rate right at the end. We were watching rates dip a little in month 8, and we were able to snag that lower rate. I remember you calling and saying, "Okay, rates are great today, let's lock it in." No extra fee, no stress.
That's the free float-down option in action. If rates drop, you benefit. If they had gone up, your rate was protected by our cap guarantee. You simply can't lose. Finally, phase 4, week 41 and beyond, completion and keys. The final inspection is passed, the city issues the certificate of occupancy, and your loan automatically converts to its permanent term. There is no second closing. The title work is handled, and your builder calls you in for the best meeting ever, the key handover.
And just like that, you're home. We started with a dream and a patch of dirt, and 288 days later, we were turning the key to our forever home. It was seamless.
Lisa, let's pause and address some questions we often get. Maybe you had them too. First, what if something goes wrong during construction and it costs more? Do I have to come up with more money?
We asked that, and we learned about the contingency reserve built right into the loan. We had a small issue with the soil that required a bit more groundwork. Because of that reserve, it was covered. We didn't have to scramble for cash or get reapproved. It was just handled.
That's it. Most lenders make you bring a 10% contingency cashier's check to closing. We build it into the loan for you. Next question, is my interest rate locked for the entire time?
This was confusing at first. The construction loan has a rate, but the beauty is you don't pay it monthly. It's in the reserve. The permanent rate is what you lock in during that final phase, right before move-in, so you get the best possible market rate at the perfect time.
Nailed it. Finally, what's the very first step? I have land, no land, just dreams.
Just call. That's the first step. We had a lot of ideas, but no concrete plans. Our first call with you helped us understand what was possible, what we could afford, and what we needed to do next. It all started with a conversation.
That's the best advice. This loan is for your primary residence, with loan amounts from $200,000 up to the current FHA limit. If that's your goal, the fastest way to get there is to pick up the phone. Call us at 888-857-8041. Lisa, any final thoughts for folks listening who are on the fence?
Don't let fear stop you. This process was the least stressful part of building our home. Having a clear guide like this loan and a team that explains everything makes all the difference. If we can do it, you can do it.
Well said, listeners. You don't have to navigate this alone. Let us be your guide. For more helpful videos on how we can help you achieve your dream home, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Also, put your questions below in the comment section. Don't forget to call us at 888-857-8041. Did you find this video helpful? For more expert insights on home building, real estate, and financing, call us at 888-857-8041 or reach out at the links below this video.